Okay, welcome to another episode of Ham Radio on the Go. And in today's video, we're definitely out on the go. It's Memorial Day weekend, and what better way to honor our military than heading to an air show? Join us. Okay, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Let's get right to the video. It's Memorial Day weekend 2025, the unofficial kickoff to the summer. And what better way to honor our military than to go to an air show? This one in particular is done every year at Jones Beach, this one for 2025, and the Air Force Thunderbirds puts on a great show right on the beach. You can sit there and watch the jets fly over, so that's what we're going to do. This is a video submission from a subscriber, so hats off for the video submission. We thank them for their excellent videography and editing. What you're going to see in this video is basically the air show, the planes flying over. They got a great vantage point. And in addition to that, they're going to use ham radio gear to capture the communications between tower to air. Great way to use your ham radio gear outside the ham bands is to listen to aviation in general. And if you follow this channel, you know I'm a big fan of that. So this video is right up my alley. Not only aviation, but listening to the aviation communications between the Air Force Thunderbirds from the tower to air. You're going to be hearing the Air Boss channel. That's 128 megahertz programmed into the Yaesu VX7R. So you're going to see the show, you're going to hear the show, you're going to listen to the pilots, and a whole lot more. So let's check out the air show Memorial Day weekend 2025 at Jones Beach, New York. Enjoy.
Good morning, everyone. At the Four Leaf Federal Credit Union Air Show, formerly known as the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Memorial Day Air Show, but under the new name Four Leaf. We've got the Yaesu portable radio out here today. We're going to see if we can't catch any transmissions from the Air Boss and the air-to-air performances here today at the beach. We've already got a couple of comms in from Air Boss. We've programmed some of these channels into the pre-programmed settings of this Yaesu. So we're gonna see if we can't catch any of the air-to-air communications. So stay tuned.
Get a 10-minute warning for inbound. I'll give it to you. Appreciate it, thanks, Paul. Putting to these outstanding job, sir. It's always a pleasure to do business with you all. Thanks for what you do all year long to help people out. You take good care. God bless. Fly safe. Thanks so much for including us in. Thanks for your help. God bless everyone. Thank you. Affirmative. You have a hot target inside. Tribute to our I greatly appreciate you.
He's on Republic approach.
Here to sing our nation's national anthem. He is from the United States Army. Air West Point Band, Staff Sergeant Morales.
Arm open, Air W out there, eyes on our parachutist, making sure that he maintains a safe separation, and you can see the smoke entrails. We are down able to see that.
Now involved Staff Sergeant.
With a big it's the biggest.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we marched, were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets regulate the bombs bursting in air, gave
Just didn't know how. Certified flights from Michigan Formula State College. Next generation investment pilots. Quality percentage recognized by the FAA.
Assume that you have unlimited.
I'm around and then exit to the north.
Flight instructor.
In the cooler, just so they don't melt, we'll help yourself in. We're on top of the cooler.
Too much. You look great. No, one more pass. And then as you come up eastbound, just turn over the cutter and directly northbound. Understood. We'll head northbound after the center. Right when you're over the cutter, you can make that left turn north.
But what a great, this is the weather map I told you.
Rambo, we're starting that turn now. Come over the cutter going north. Yes, sir. Rambo, outstanding job. Y'all look great.
That today was a good day. Yep, Sunday.
That's the best news show. Look at that. There they go again. Farmingdale
Bless you.
State College in those gorgeous hyper warriors.
I do hope someday they take what I said. Confines of that tank and nothing else is here. So this trail that they're doing right here, non-aerobatic, allows them to showcase.
Look at a point in the wind.
Here we go. Who's our ground speakers today?
We are pedaling fast. Don't give them away up there. This is super cool to be a college kid flying in an air show just like this.
Departing to the north and then eastbound on the interfay. See you later. Thanks for the help today. Outstanding job. Sir, if you want to come up 2315 and talk to the narrator and tell them everything you want to ever tell anybody. Copy that, sir. We'll be up on 2315. They're waiting on you. Proceeding inbound at this time, 673. Yes, sir. The airspace is yours.
Community work and community and
He's ready. Come on. Turn that microphone on. Good morning. We'll hear. Good morning, Matt. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Nassau County. How's everybody doing? I'm up here from the 105th Air Liquid. I'm acknowledging tenacity and skills. We have a big try and maintain the AC-130J and AJ-60W. All about logistics. You know what they say, and before.
Well, I'll say it. Unless you pass all those tests. I know. I just love it. So I gotta tell you a story as we watch these guys fly off here. There's another job that the AJ.
Reese Buck goes by the call sign Cola. Bailey Sullivan goes by Tango Bravo. And Anthony Mack is also the young guy at the back. He's pro golf caddy. So here you go. You're going to see them. They're that's 10 knots and 10 feet. Look at the precision. Just locked on.
Oh, there he goes. Right into the drink. Look at that.
Yeah, that was the first one. A little bit fast. So they are doing a fast rope. It's kind of like a fireman pole. You got to hold on tight. In the water, it's difficult, but it's really difficult over land when you have all your equipment on.
Have a great day. 673, we greatly appreciate you being here. We greatly appreciate what you do all year long. Keep people good and safe. You take good care. God bless. Fly safe. God bless. Have a safe weekend. 673. See ya. You too, my friend.
Watch them take it up there. It's going to hover right over the target, and then if everything goes as planned, those 4 rescue swimmers, the PJs, are going to scurry right up the rope ladder. Like it's nothing. The guy went up so fast, yesterday we almost needed a replay. He really did. I mean, he just right up the ladder.
They've got a lot to prove this week. Because yesterday it was...
Lieutenant Tim Wall, call sign Debbie.
like it.
Behind the crowd. Thank you much. 10 miles per hour. In the 1v1 air combat arena, this ability to fly slow is a premium. It allows the Super Hornet to flush enemy aircraft out in front and deploy follow-on weapons to win the fight. Let's check in again with Heavy to see if we can get a ground speed readout from his cockpit.
Thank you so much for taking the time to come up and talk to us as the county executive. Like I have to tell you, he is actually cracked open, so he gets a little extra care.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Well, you gotta have the wind in your hair so you feel like a real aviator. You know?
He said to me yesterday, but yeah, maybe this thing.
stories about flying the B-29 and flying the, the B-25 or the Mustang. They tell stories about flying the T-6 of the SNJ. And I'm telling you, these clear skies like those two crews, the T-6
Think about you.
That Coast Guard does a real nice view of this right now.
The SNJ, the 826 Tech 6. Y'all give it up for CT viewing today.
Standing performance as always, gentlemen. Y'all take good care. God bless. Fly safe, and I'll see you on the road. Thanks, sir. See you the next one. You bet. Bye-bye. And for your change approved. Thanks, sir.
That is such a tough airplane. Here's the review point, back up here.
Thank you much, sir. And, Warlord 1-1, the airspace is yours.
Check out with the team. Why we've got 35 demonstration seats.
F-35B Lightning II low observable stealth allows it to safely enter area. Tiny here. I know.
Outstanding as always, Tiny. It's a real pleasure. It is always a pleasure to have you around and look forward. Well, I'll be seeing you here shortly. Not too long away. You take good care. God bless. Fly safe, my friend. You bet. Our pleasure. Dock, boss. Go ahead. Yes, sir. You can pedal this way. Turning westbound. And air power, boss. Y'all can pedal this way also. Careful, copy. Yeah, boss. Good morning. Copy 1. We are on station to the whole point. Tiny freak exchange approved. Put the boss in. Bye-bye. Hey, boss. Come on, boss. Hey, how's it going? We are on station just for the whole pad now. Come out for right on time. Right, sounds good. We'll be holding. Thank you. Good, thank you.
Down.
Put your glasses on. Sure looks awesome with the flag.
Before long, Steph, the sound of these engines might be the only sound that remains. Two veterans won't do something about it. Tell those young folks in your lives about their service history. Because one day these airplanes might not even be able to fly, and soon those memories will die all over again. It's up to each and every one of us to keep them alive. The sound of the C-47, the B-40, P-51, and the TBM coming into view right now will someday be silent too.
Over Tigers approaching show center.
Need to live on forever. So now there is your inspiration. Right here on the Jones Beach, C-47,
C-43.
and the TBM. What do you say we break it up a little bit here, Steph Strickland, and bring this B-29 back?
Fuck back clear. Straight clear.
Sun glinting on her wing.
Box is in the east end of the box. And other two inside.
Just
American Air Power Museum. Pay the small admission fee that goes to keeping their aircraft, the other ones that are in the sky right now, in the air. You take a flight on board this B-29 all the way from the knock right at you.
Go ahead. And you can squawk now.
The B-29 most notably, the first of the fluid mission. Don't break it. That is not the actual airplane. That one, of course, is in the Smithsonian. 47, American Air Power Museum. One engine.
We had a bunch of all got shot down.
That one painted on
This
the
one, they just didn't want to hit that.
right out there. Black and white stripes painted on it.
The one that dropped. They announced the B-29
As a fan coach, ready to go.
The Wildcat?
Let's watch that. The TBM, not very far from here. I like the operation right at the public. TBM, they can see there. Congress Corporation. So what can be made possible when a country comes together? These airplanes represent the very best of all. Look now, as that beautiful B-40 comes into view right over the top of the center marker. Steph, can you hear it?
I love this.
Can you feel it? A treat. You have service members in your own family that serve. You gotta tell those stories, don't you?
I do. And we have the good fortune to actually work with the genealogy.
Oh, the distraction of the Japanese. And the only way they can distract them is if they kept dying. And believe it or not, that is what turned the tide in the battle. That very airplane, the selfless sacrifice was torpedo squadron number 8, just going out there, they were going to die. The TBM, though, also flown by a former president, George Bush, was in that airplane back in the war. Here it is, Jones Beach. Take a look at this. The B-29 swinging into view. It doesn't get any better if you're a Thunderbird fan than this incredible opportunity right here at the 4 Leaf Air Show.
outstanding.
Why do we keep these airplanes flying? Why does the American Air Power Museum do this? It's not for ego. When you come to an air show and you hear the TBM roar, it leaves you with a visceral experience. You look around here and you see these young folks. There's a couple of them over here with a phone. Right now they're videoing this experience.
And we're coming in for our last pass right now.
It's something that's next year.
And TBM, this will be your, just follow Doc, this will be your last pass also. B-47 copy.
All of our United States servicemen and women who have not only paid the ultimate sacrifice, but whose families have said, you know what, I'm going to sign up.
Morning, always a pleasure. It is an outstanding performance, and back to Republic and for exchange approved. See you later. Have a good one. Take good care. Fly safe. God bless.
2025 4-Leaf Air Show at Jones Beach, the B-29, the C-47 coming around the moon, the TBM, and soon you will see the P-51 Mustang, better known as what? The Cadillac in the sky, right?
And Tom Boss there on their last pass. I have them all in sight. I'm overhead at 45. We'll go. At your discretion for exchange approved. Thank you, boss. We'll call 5 miles east. Thank you.
As the sound of these engines begins to fade of the B-29 and of the TBM coming right down the beach here for you, go home today with that promise that we made. Make good on it. Let's keep these stories alive, and if you would, next time you're out there, my river.
All right, Mustang inbound right to left. I can see him in sight. Mustang, airspace is yours. Yep, and it'll be a head-on pass.
Tell
It's always a pleasure to be with you folks, and you all take good care. Fly safe. God bless you. Free. Rob C-47, pleasure working with you. Thank you. Oh. How you doing? 20 miles an hour.
security that existed in the world.
TBM, push up the tower.
Tom Richard, the gentleman flying that very P-51 Mustang that you see right now, the Cadillac of the sky, was an immigrant.
Get to the clouds, 4,200. Thanks so much, appreciate that.
Tom is one of those stories. He knew that he wanted to fly warbirds, he knew that he wanted to be an aviator. So he dons that jacket from his friends at Cockpit USA, the American Air Power Museum. And boy, am I wrong, Steph, he's one of the most dashing aviators out there. He said, hey, those are your words, I would agree. He looks like he's right out of the 1930s, and I'm telling you what, this guy can fly the pants off this P-51, and we're going to watch him do just that. This air
Clearing the TFR to the east. Great day. Doc, you take good care. Fly safe. God bless. See you on the road.
and a whole bunch of other ones that they still fly today to keep these stories alive. Let's watch Tom Richards now as he performs an aerobatic ballet showing off the Cadillac of the sky, the North American P-51 Mustang.
It's hard to believe I got paid to do this. That's a fact. In fact, all of us. Ow!
As Tom goes up, Tom Richard, or if you want to fly yourself, you can go down to his air ranch. And you can fly down there. New F-16s.
Thank you, Tom. Outstanding performance.
On Netflix. You'll look at
Well, as I've always said, this job does not suck. That's a fact.
50-year-old American.
And it's always a pleasure, Tom. You take good care. Fly safe. God bless.
Veterans.
My pleasure, Wayne. Over to you.
30 years old.
And the boss on the way in, the 9-year-old flying this time.
P-51, but they got the scoop, the radiator scoop for the Mustang. Looks like they're intake season. Look at him out there right now.
You take good care. God bless and exchange fruit.
North American Mustang.
Hello, boss. That P-51 does have you inside. Be no factor to you. The airspace is yours.
Growler setting up their first maneuver. Oh, yeah. Flip ray.
You telling me now?
From the left, the Growler, Cobra, and the eyes left to right path. updates on the team and for upcoming events. Follow Growler Airshow on behalf of the United States and Electronic Attacks Center. HL5 _2. Here they come!
Those F-18s know you're there. They will not shoot you down. Got one. Best thing I heard all day, sir. We'll see you in a minute. All right, sir. You take good care, David. God bless. God bless.
The voice of our celebrity.
Joe copies we on the ground and the air.
90 minutes.
Yeah, the last report they were 4,000 on the basis. Probably still is around 4,000. There's a hole over there, but still there's a bunch around.
Look, I told you
That's where control for you down through the cloud. You bet. And we'll give you a 1 minute heads up before the flight. Thank you.
This is what he's saying.
This is
Okay, that's a wrap for the air show from Jones Beach, Memorial Day weekend for 2025. Air Force Thunderbirds, we had you covered from beginning to end, obviously edited for content, for time, but what you saw was some of World War II vintage equipment all the way up to the present. You saw the B-29, you saw the F-35, the B-17, the Hellcat, the C-47, the P-51 Mustang. You had a parachute landing. You saw some Pipers in the beginning. Lots of talk about the American Air Power Museum. And you got a backstage pass via the Yaesu VX-7R, listening to the Air Boss frequency, 128.250 megahertz. We were listening to the Air Boss talk to the pilots and give them directions. So it's a backseat pass to the air show. Great way to utilize your ham radio equipment, out of band receive, bring it to the air show, bring it to the racetrack, bring it to the local airport, listen to the communications, listen to shortwave, the list goes on and on. Your equipment is a backstage pass to a lot of listening. You'll be surprised. I'm always amazed when somebody says, there's nothing to listen to on shortwave or VHF, UHF. That's not the case, and here's a prime example. Thanks for the video submission from subscribers here on the channel. A great way to utilize your ham radio equipment out of band. All right, comment below. Tell me what you think of the air show or the local air show by you. Tell us all about it. We want to know. Comment below, like and subscribe for future videos of Ham Radio on the Go. Check the description for additional content on today's video, and I'm going to leave you with a little bit of bloopers. Enjoy, everyone. 7-3. Thanks for watching.
You pick it up from the top like that, you change the channel.
Oh, you did.
No, you did.
No, you did it.
I didn't do it, you did.
I literally picked it up to film, right?
No, because when you put it down, because I put it sideways, you picked it up from the top, it changed.
Nah, bro, when you pick it up from the top, well, you did it.